When I looked
know
over,
that I'll always protect you.
it's not.
And
Yeah.
that you're fine.
He's such a good boy, my honey. Good morning, subscribers.
I want you to know.
So I served them watermelon bowls for breakfast, and I just wanted to show you guys, like, I wash it really good. I cut it in half, and then I literally stick it in these bowls. I love these bowls. I found them at Target for like 79 cents, which I actually want to go back and get more. They're so big, and I just love them. But they fit these small watermelons perfect in them, and then I just stick a spoon. And then this is everything that they didn't eat. So I'll just scoop it out and save it like this. And then they'll have it for lunch, dinner, and snacks. Like literally all day today. Our appointment is not for like 30 more minutes. So we're at Walmart to just park here and kill some time.
We're gonna just sit in the car for a while.
We have my beautiful sister with us.
Mom, are we gonna wait in the
Natasha Lindsay.
Lindsay.
Her real name, or her middle name, is really Lindsay. Like my mom. Well, my mom said you pronounce it Lindsay. She's like, no, it's not Lindsay. But
yeah,
we changed it to Lindsay.
You don't know how to pronounce my name, Mom. Straight up.
Because you literally, you spell it Lindsay. Mom was like a step of the game. You know how everyone changes like the spelling for things, and it's just kind of like a new trend. Like my mom's been doing that since the 90s, changing the spelling to be all.
Yes, the building name is Chinatown Gateway Plaza.
I like just had a like panic attack. For real, for real. When I looked over,
that I'll always protect you.
It's not.
And that you're fine. Like nothing's gonna happen to you.
I don't think that something's gonna happen. I just don't think it's something for my children to look at. Walking through that was just so inappropriate. If I was by myself, it would be a different story, but the way that we're dressed, everyone was just staring. The lady, I look over, a lady's just, her pants were pulled down peeing. It was just so inappropriate. I just can't believe that happened. We ran, like I've never ran faster back to my car, dragging my kids through a store. Okay. We're gonna try this again. We're gonna find parking. We just called the lady where this place is at, and we're gonna pay for parking right across the street, which we should have done that in the beginning. We just thought we could walk around Walmart, but Walmart is bad vibes.
Wow, Walmart is kind of.
That Walmart was bad vibes. I've never been in that Walmart before, and I will
think
never
Walmarts
be
in
back.
general are bad vibes.
No, yeah, but that was like I've never seen it before. And look at this dungeon we're going down. Like, it's the weirdest, creepiest parking of my life.
Can I go in?
Yep, go ahead. Look at us, you guys. Is this it? Our spot?
What teacups do you want?
You guys get to pick your own special teacup. We're gonna have a tea party.
Is this wall of
This, right?
Yes, you don't want the spoon to touch. Yeah, very good.
Okay.
So Ayla got raspberry lemonade. My sister and I got a really caffeinated vanilla. And La'a got a non-caffeinated vanilla. You want sugar and honey?
Yeah. Is my sugar and honey gonna come in?
That in here.
Good job.
Ninong's also gonna have
Okay.
a sugar.
And then you want to put honey or sugar in yours?
Sugar.
And put a cube in it, a sugar cube.
Already, and then stir it gently.
And then get your spoon and then you can stir it.
Like,
Okay, well, let me try yours first.
pretty good. I thought I was gonna add something to it. Much more better.
We're having our tea party, and I just said I wanted this song to come on. I was like, how nice would that be? And it's playing. Oh, this is amazing. I have never been happier in my whole life.
All your treats.
You see me?
I see you.
Hi. He just said mom. Did you just say mom? Say mama?
That's hilarious.
I went to my car to hide to talk to you guys. I made a black coffee, which is not me, but I love black coffee with like something really sweet. The combination to me is almost everything. That's an espresso shot. It's almost a little too strong. The cookies from Costco are so good, but they're addicting, and there's like so many of them. I can't stop eating them, and like I'm telling myself I don't want them to go to waste because they're like fresh, you know, like the fresh baked cookies. I wanted to come in here and talk to you guys though, because I had an incident earlier. Never really got to explain really in depth what was going on, and I feel like I've been hearing this a lot. Like I've been hearing a lot of friends, a lot of people I follow on social media like talk about this, and I experienced it today for the first time, and I've never had a moment like that in my entire life. Like, yeah, sure, I've experienced like anxiety like out and about where I just wanted to go and I kind of felt like scared. But like when I have my kids, you guys, like I am mama bear status, and I truly do mean that with my whole heart. But there's just things that come up that it's like uncontrollable, and I think if it actually came down to it, like I was trying to explain it to Kikwa, it's not like I was scared. It was just an anxiety attack. I don't know how to explain. I do not know how else to explain it. The tea party place was in this place called Chinatown in Hawaii. And there is like a lot of homeless, but it's also like a very, you know, it's like a business place like during the day. But I can see like Saturday and Sunday, it turns into a lot of like homeless people. And it's like more of that vibe because it is like such a district professional place during the work days, that's like on weekends and nighttime there's like no one there. It's like completely a ghost town, and so I can see why all the homeless people would linger. And I know that homeless right now is at its all-time high because of COVID and just everything that's going on with the pandemic, and I know that times are just really hard on people. And yeah, so I'm aware of that. The place that we were going to, it was right across the street from a Walmart, and this is actually kind of like a Walmart that I've actually never been to because of this reason. Like I know that it's more of a, I'm just gonna say not good vibes. Like I just know that that Walmart is like that because of the area that it's at. And that's one thing about Hawaii is you can have like $1 million homes everywhere, but there's also like severe poverty everywhere, like any place I'm sure in the world. But there's certain spots where they all kind of like hang out, and we were in the heart of one of the spots. So we decided, we were about 20 minutes early to our appointment, and it's literally kind of right across the street from Walmart, and we were like, we should go look around Walmart for a little. I haven't been to Walmart in so long, and then we'll just park there and then cross the street and go to our appointment. And we thought, no big deal, free parking. It's kind of hard to find parking in this place as is, like in this Chinatown district. And so we are like, no problem. And right off the back, when we got, I'm gonna take, let's see my cookie. I want it so good. Right off the back, when we pulled into the parking lot of Walmart, it almost seemed spooky. We go down, and the elevator actually leads into Walmart of the parking structure. And we walk into Walmart, and there's like security everywhere, like off the elevator into Walmart, and it's like old men. Like, it's like old men security, like security guards that are not gonna do nothing. Right when we entered, so right when we got off the elevator and we got into Walmart, I noticed the security guards, and like they're like like smiling at us, like we're dressed so bougie. And then when we get into Walmart is just when I instantly see so much homeless, like inside of Walmart. One lady was just like talking to herself in the aisle, and it's just like, it would be one thing if it was just like me and my sister, but I have like my 2 small children with me. One is a 5-year-old that is so high alert. She is just like me, just so like knows what's going on. I know she's just like, when she gets stuck on something and she sees something, she'll keep looking back, and she like is so confused. And so she was, I can see Ayla looking at everything and kind of just sticking close, like gripping my hand super tight. We realized shortly after we made it into Walmart that we actually don't have time to walk around anymore, and it was like time to go after we like made it through the parking lot. So we leave Walmart. We're gonna just cross the road to where our place is, and we don't see it, and we're like, oh my goodness. So we just start walking, and then it starts raining, so we're like running and walking. And mind you, when we leave the entrance of Walmart and we're walking, there is probably 30 homeless on each side of this wall, and we're walking in the middle of like this huge hallway, just filled, caked with homeless people. And I'm like, okay, we're just gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Like walking through Walmart, I'm already just starting to get like anxiety and panic. And I hear that it's just so common with COVID. You're kind of like fearful of people, as is with the germs. We have not been like around a lot of people. It's just kind of weird being in big open spaces with lots of people. Like there's just so much about it with COVID as is. And then to be in a space where you're with people that would do anything to just get a meal, it's kind of like puts my mama senses on really high alert. So we're running through. We are running because it's raining and our hair is done, and we can't go under like the shelter because of all the homeless people. And 5 minutes in, I was like, Tasha, it was right across the street, like we're going the wrong way. So we stop in the middle, we get under shelter. We're mapping GPS, you can set it to like driving or walking. We hit it to walking, and we GPS to the spot, and we realized we actually went the opposite way. So now I have to run back when I was already trying to convince myself that I can do this, I could be strong, just run through this. And I have to give this context, and this may come off a little weird, but when I was little, and let's say you were in class and your teacher asked you like what something you're scared of, anytime anyone has ever asked me that question, I wouldn't say like sharks or bugs or snakes. I would say homeless people. And it wasn't until I got older that I realized that that's not acceptable. But you have to understand that I grew up, I'll be right there. I realized that it's not homeless people that I am afraid of, because I have been homeless. Like not literally homeless, but we like lived in a hotel for a few months because we didn't have a home. Like there's houseless people, and then there's just like people that are, you know, need serious help. And those are the type of people that is what I was referring to when I was little. I've had many situations where my brother like got attacked outside of Walgreens. Like poverty in Hawaii is really, really bad. And a lot of times I feel like that's sugar coated. You think we just like live in paradise, but with paradise also comes extreme poverty. And a lot of homeless people do like to come to Hawaii because it's warm all year around, whereas you can't like be in the snow and the freezing cold. But I've seen like really severe situations growing up, and the only time that I've ever felt scared or threatened or attacked was from chronics, like people that are on drugs. And I've had multiple situations where they have freaked me out as a kid. Mind you, I'm going through COVID. I deal with normal mama anxiety, just being a mom, and, you know, like, want to protect your kids. I'm also super fearful of homeless, as is of types of people. I'm not scared of them anymore, but I'm just giving you context of why I think I had this attack for the first time in my whole life. That type of situation already, like, has scared me in the past, and it just brought up, like, old triggers. And so when we found out we were heading the wrong way, I literally panicked. Like, I can't even explain to you what I felt. I gripped my kids' hand and turned the other way and literally yelled. I feel so bad. I yelled at my sister that we need to get back to the car right now. And she's like, it's no big deal. Let's just go back and we'll route. And I go, no, Tasha, no, you don't understand. No. And I grabbed my kids' hand and we're running. And I'm literally dragging Law. Like, he cannot run fast enough with me. And we get into Walmart and she's like, look, it's just that way right there. And I was like, no, 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 we need to get to the car, please. And she knows how I am, like, when I get into these panic states of, you know, just I feel scared and threatened. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So once we realize that we're in the wrong direction and it all sinks in that we just, like, I made it to the very end, and I thought, like, we were about to walk into our tea place, and then I realized we headed the opposite direction. I look over and a lady is looking at me, pulling her pants down and squatting to pee. Right, like, me to my front door. And I have my 2 kids in my hand, like, that they can see, and they're watching that. Oh my goodness, I panicked. I was like, what are we doing? We need to get out of here. So we ran back to the car, and that's when you guys saw that we had called. So we had called to be like, where is your parking? Like, I know Walmart isn't your parking. Like, I know that wasn't their parking. I just told myself, like, I calmly just calmed myself down, and I told myself, Talia, which a lot of you guys don't know my name is Talia. I've been having people ask me that lately. My name is Talia. I was like, Talia, you're not going to be one of those people that are afraid in public. You're not going to be one of those people that allow anxiety to control you. You're not going to be one of those people that can't handle any situation that life throws at you, and you will and you can do better the next time. The scenario that I recently just heard, Trisha Paytas, if you guys know her, she's a YouTuber. She said she went to Disneyland and she just had this random panic attack, and that instantly came to my mind when I got back to the car. Like, oh my God, like, I remember hearing about her panic attack, and is it because of everything that just happened with COVID? Like, I'm just not used to being in these kind of settings, like, trying to, like, figure it out. And I was just like, you know what? No. Talia, you will be okay. And I just said some, like, positive affirmations to myself, and it calmed me down so much. I took 3 really deep breaths. That always calms me down so much. Anytime I'm heightened, frightened, anything, like, literally just taking a second to focus on your breathing, it will calm you down. And I just will not allow myself to be someone that has like anxiety, social anxieties. And if I do, I'm going to test myself and put myself out of those uncomfortable moments, because I will not allow myself to be like that. I think that it's really good to listen to yourself, and if you want to get out of those situations, do it. And that's what I did, and I don't regret it at all. I should have never been in that situation with my kids in the first place. For the next time, I truly just want to remind myself that you can handle anything, and unless you're physically hurt and you're like in a real emergency, like, don't freak out. And I know we would have been okay. And look at me now, I'm in my car, like, drinking my espresso. And I truly do need to stop judging those people. Like, I understand. I know the stories that what I went through when I was little, they're real. And I know that those types of people are not really thinking clearly, but I know that I'm stronger and that I can handle any situation, and I will be my children's protectors, and they can trust me. And no matter what happens, I know I'll be able to handle any situation that comes at me. And that's just what I'm going to tell myself. So I wanted to share this and make this a really big deal because it was a really big deal for me. I had a really scary moment today, and I've never experienced something like it before. Like, I have, like, at home, like, being, like, left at home, like, I get scared. Like, I have, like, moments like that. But not where, like, the whole world is closing in on me, and I just want to, like, curl up in a ball and, like, you know, it was not something I'm proud of. And I think you can take a situation like that and you can really, like, think about it like, oh no, like, that was scary. Or you can really, like, reflect on it and, you know, convince yourself that you are strong and you will handle the next time you're in a situation like that. So I'm officially ending the vlog here. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my coffee. I'm gonna go add some creamer, and I'm gonna make Ayla a bagel. And yeah, I'm just gonna lay down until Mace is up, which should be any second now. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting our channel and being along with us on this ride, growing and striving with me. I love you guys so much, like I just said, and I will see you all in our next video. Bye guys.